I'm Frank Locker, designer of the new Avante Global School in Cartagena. For years, I've worked around the world with great educators, learning about what makes great schools become great communities of learning, where students not only learn, but are passionate about their learning. We were inspired in our design in the old city of Cartagena. And for the Avante Global School, we've designed a school where you would have wanted to learn when you were young. A school that students will run into in the morning faster than they will want to leave in the afternoon, where they will want to spend their time because school will nurture them in so many different ways. The overall infrastructure plan is 21st century, world-class, with planning features that are proven to create strong relationships, independent learners, and positive school climate. We will have spaces that nurture student passions. They include music and audio-visual studios, art rooms, maker spaces, robotics rooms. We will have a courtroom. We will have sports courts, and students will learn science and art hands-on, the most exciting way possible, and they will be doing science and art at the same time, integrated, the way the real world works, the way Leonardo da Vinci worked. We have differentiated our infrastructure to make it age appropriate. We will have separate zones for early childhood learning, for primary school, and for secondary school, and all of them are separate from our public zones. Our facilities will grow over time to serve ultimately 800 students, serving grades nursery through 12. When my wife Denise and I first came to Cartagena in 2013, we fell in love with the old city with its wonderful narrow streets and its plazas. It was a magical place to be. The old city inspired my design for our Avante school. It will be a magical place to learn. Like in the old city, we have a school plaza surrounded by school civic functions, and that is the arrival center for all students. It is modeled after the Plaza San Pedro. Our bibliothèque library visually dominates our school plaza, just as the church does at the Plaza San Pedro. And we have age-appropriate smaller plazas in each of the centers of our age-appropriate learning communities. We want more than students learning science or learning art or history. We want them to be scientists, to be artists, to be historians, to be writers, or more. To do that, they need state-of-the-art learning spaces comparable to the finest schools in the world. We have that. We will have a library bibliothèque that is a learning commons, more than just a bibliothèque, but able to support all kinds of learning. A place where students can collaborate, where we'll have spaces for individual reflection, and where introvert students can recharge their batteries. We will have spaces for poetry slams, as well as, of course, books and electronic technology. We have a learning kitchen in our early childhood center, where students will learn math and science and motor skills while cooking brownies or other things. They will think they're cooking, but they will actually be learning the core curriculum at the same time. We will have a culinary arts kitchen for the older students, positioned to serve campus events and allow those students to become entrepreneurial and learn public representation skills. We will have project labs, science labs, and maker spaces to support active, hands-on learning. Our multimedia lab will offer students state-of-the-art technology for video and audio recording, editing and mixing. We have a stagecraft room adjacent to that, and also adjacent to our permanent stage. It will give our students a visceral understanding of what it feels like to be on stage, even though they may be in there during their regular assigned class times. And we have 2 age-appropriate music rooms. There are different sizes, different degrees of acoustical controls, and different locations because they are located where the students are. We view parents as the first educators and the most important allies on the road to success for their children. We will be the first school where parents will bring their interests, passions, and skills to school, to volunteer to work with our teachers in the classrooms. We foster this in our Parent Center, a place where parents can dwell and learn from each other, share ideas, It will have a cappuccino bar run by students. It will have Wi-Fi access and scheduled programs on learning and parenting. It will also have a zone where parents can use their laptops and do work while they're waiting for their children, just like any co-working zone in any city. This builds a community-centered place of learning where teachers, parents, and students can all teach and learn from each other. We believe in lifelong learning, so our pavilion will serve as a place where our parents will learn about state-of-the-art education and be prepared to go play it out in the school. We believe that in order to be successful in the 21st century, our students need the creativity to solve problems, but they also need the discipline to make those solutions a reality. That's why we will have spaces for our students to develop their entrepreneurial skills and in doing so experience character development. We are building in opportunities to learn through performing service in multiple ways. They will run the cappuccino bar in the Parent Center. Young learners, like probably from age 4 up, will collect eggs from our barn. They will inventory them and package them and sell them on a regular basis. They will learn counting, they will learn management, they will learn procedures, and they will be managing money. Our students will learn science by operating hydroponics tanks to grow vegetables for the school dining halls. We will have a courtroom, as students will debate each other's compliance with the school community agreements. They will administer justice. We will also use this as our space for student government. Our culinary arts students will serve parents and visitors joining us for sports, for musical and theatrical events, and for large group meetings.